Hey everybody, welcome back. We are looking at some of the worst maid of honor speeches that went horribly wrong.
Okay. Just one moment. Yeah. Okay, I've lost my speech.
Oh no.
That's not good.
No, that's not good. I would say that that's quite bad. Maybe in this situation you would just wing it. But we all know what happens when you wing it. Bad things happen when you wing it.
Mama Mac is a queen, so listen to me sing. She's got a wedding ring and now she's a queen.
She's got a wedding ring and now she's a what? A green? I don't know. I don't get it. If I'm ever a maid of honor, I would be absolutely terrified of drinking too much before the speech. She's got a beer in her hand. Maid of honor giving her speech. We have so many great memories together. One of my favorites was when you taught me about the jets in the hot tub, obviously implying self-love. In front of a room of 300 people. Dead silence. No! Oh no! The worst thing that can happen if you make a bad joke during like a speech is if no one laughs, you know? Like it's not at that point in the night where they're drunk enough to like laugh at pretty much anything. Dead silence. Yeah. It's things like that make me terrified of like stand-up comedy. That cricket sound. Oof.
Too many drinks before I did my maid of honor speech to my sister. I don't recommend.
So inside now, and no.
Oh my god, another one. Wait, she chugged it?
So I had something written down, but it didn't work out, and I don't have the paper with me. So I'm just gonna go with the flow.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah. Okay. So Jessica is the most beautifulest person I know, inside and out. And it's like no matter how mean I am to her, she's always so sweet. Like, seriously though. Growing up, I've always been tortured Jessica and her friends. I stabbed Kinder right there with a pencil. And chase her with a knife.
I'm sorry, are you just talking about how you bully the bride? Is that what's going on here? It kind of seems like it is. And then you brought in the knife? I think, okay, listen, I know that they're about inside jokes, right? But I don't think that if people know that running around and chasing people with a knife is a joke, it's a good idea to say it as part of your maid of honor speech. I'm just saying that sounds kind of concerning. I'm a little concerned, especially considering how many drinks she's had. Not good. Also, who gave her that second glass? Okay. And by the way, this right here is your reminder to wipe your butt and subscribe.
Be gayless.
Crack yourself up.
A better stand. She's gonna tip over. She's gonna tip over.
Oh, the silence.
I remember when Brooke first told me about Yaniv. She had the biggest smile on her face, and she proceeded to say, I have a new boyfriend, and he has the prettiest eyes.
Whoa.
Really?
Oh,
she said this. So after about 5 minutes, and all the dirty details about how Yaniv had chocolatey, almond-shaped, beautiful, sparkly, twinkly eyes. I figured she might actually like this guy, considering these minutes were usually allotted to how her future prospects were usually. This time was allotted to her future credentials. How this time was allotted to her future credentials. I'm sorry. How this time was usually allotted to how her future credentials, prospects, and how it was usually allotted to her future credential prospects, and how what they have bought her, and how they may or may not pan out, and what they may, or how they may or may not, and how they may, and how she may or may not tell them what these may.
Oh my God, Eddie comes and takes it away from her.
And how she may or may not sell them on eBay. I figured she may.
Wait, did she just say that her other prospects bought her things and how she may or may not sell them on eBay? Oh, that's no. Oh, that's not a good inside joke to share. No, that's not good. That's one of these things that we don't tell people. Oh God, that was painful. That was so painful. Anybody else, when they watch Maid of Honor and like best man speeches during movies, anyone else feel like embarrassed, even though it's like totally scripted and not even real? You just feel so unbelievably embarrassed for that person. But this is real, so that's how I'm feeling. Very, very embarrassed. Secondhand embarrassment.
Okay, after a year, I can't tell you how many times. Hello, the song "Sisters," but as we grew, oh gosh,
That sounds like farting.
okay. Without Ashley and Andreas, I love you both so much, and I wish you a lifetime of happiness. I love you, and school. Take this mic from me.
Take it away. Take it from me. Just instead of that high-pitched squeak, it just makes farting sounds. Amazing. I remember being a guest at a wedding and the maid/matron of honor rambled on and on about random things about the bride and kept bringing up personal inside jokes no one else would understand. She said, oh, and that one time with the Santa Claus, and then looked over at the bride who laughed, and then the maid of honor goes, personal joke you wouldn't understand. Like really, her whole speech was crickets. Yes, okay, so personal jokes that everybody will laugh at. Let's stick to that, friends. Not totally obscure things that happened that are not funny to other people. Like one time, me and my best friend, instead of actually watching New Year's Eve and the fireworks, we really had to pee. So we went and peed behind a random car and just giggled and laughed the whole time because we were falling over ourselves. And that was honestly one of my favorite New Year's Eves ever. And we didn't even experience like the countdown. Was that crickets? Did you guys laugh at that? Don't tell her, but I'm probably gonna use that in my little speech because she's getting married.
I was always a fan of Steve from the start, even when...
Fan of Steve from the fart. From the fart?
I'm not very good. Okay.
The fart, eh? Just let her rip in front of you. I've never heard of someone who's a fan of farts, but like, I mean, better out than in, I always say.
So Lucas is perfect.
She just gives up. She's like, so I can't do this. Just take it. The worst maid of honor speech is no maid of honor speech at all. Or is it? Or is it? I feel like it would be worse to say nothing. You know, just get out a, like, I'm just so happy for you. I love you both so much. I'm too drunk to say anything. It's fine. At the wedding, she got up and gave a terribly cringeworthy speech. From talking about and naming a specific guy we both liked when we met, to how she didn't like my groom at first when she first met him, to discussing very intimate moments I shared with her and doubts about my relationship with groom several years ago. Her point was pure in that basically she had come around to liking him and supporting our relationship, but it was incredibly embarrassing and upsetting as she aired this dirty laundry. I realize I'm not sure if she actually even likes us. As we are surrounded by all this love from our family and friends, it made me wonder if she even sees what's good about me and my now husband, and if she said just sees stories we share. Yeah, that's a little bit concerning, because that's supposed to be the moment when you share, you know, just genuinely how much you love the person and how happy you are for them. You can throw in some jokes here and there, but I would say it's generally a bad thing to talk about how you didn't like the groom. Unless you're really good at comedy and you can find a way to like really express how much you've grown to love him. I think that's generally a thing we should stay away from. Take notes, friends.
Before I speak any longer, as you can all tell, Christina and Justin's thing is kind of singing. So I have prepared a little song for Christina and Justin, and
oh no,
you guys all enjoy it because I'm not as gifted as she is, or Justin. So please forgive me before I
don't forgive you. I'm not forgiven. Oh, I really want to like it. I really want to like it.
You will cry. You will have the most wonderful time of your lives. There you stand, hand in hand, and your beautiful love shines oh so bright, so bright, so bright, so bright, so bright. Tonight, and the rest of your life, am I right? Yes, he saw you in the corner, he tapped him on the shoulder, danced all night over to the left, and did the two-step. You did the hold down, and he found out this is where your heart felt. Big, strong, muscular arms, clip, rock, your 2 left feet. Don't get me wrong, this chick is strong. Acts and sang so long, drinks a beer and sings a song. Karaoke's all night long. She is the sweetest soul, one that Justin gets to hold. Well, they go, oh, now that you set your vows, it's too late for old Justin to back out. So I guess now's the time. Story she's been trying to hide. When we were all so young, we go to...
Okay, all right, I've had enough. I can't do this. I'm sorry. But you know, I will say, the fact that she memorized all of that is amazing. Execution, not so great. Honestly, A+ for effort, but very difficult to watch. We're gonna have to cut that down quite a bit. The whole thing is like 5 minutes long. Yes, you're welcome. I spared you from the worst of it.
I promised my sister I was not going to do this tonight, but I have a funny COVID joke.
A funny COVID joke. Okay. I'm listening.
For those of you who don't know, Bart was one of the first people who actually had COVID. He lost his son to case 5 years ago when he met my sister.
Oh, that was cold. That was a stinger. Is that it? Is that all? Please tell me there's more. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh God. Oh no. Like, I know that they're supposed to be wet, like kind of roasty, but like, oh, that's just. Oh. There was some subtext there for sure. Sisterly love, gotta love it, eh?
Well, I'm Sarah's best friend. I think I'm your maid of honor or something like that, right? Yeah, but, you know, I love Sarah. She's my best friend. She's my family.
Is she your best friend?
She's my best friend.
I'm your best friend.
I didn't practice, I'm sorry.
Oh God. Oh God.
You know, I love Ryan. I love Sarah. I love Addie. They're great people. I'm prepared. You know, me and Sarah have been friends for a really long time. I don't want to get mushy-gushy because I'll start crying. And no one wants to see that. No, I already started crying and it looked horrible. But I just want to say I'm very happy for Sarah and Ryan. I love Ryan like a bro. You know, we're tight now. We're cool.
Are you?
He's like my other best friend. And I'm very happy for them. And
she puts the wine.
cheers.
Oh.
I know that was very loud.
All right, as we give it up for Megan, everybody, one more time.
So what I think we have learned from this one is to practice your speeches or write something down on like a piece of paper and maybe have like a backup.
On an adventure. Oh, somebody's peeing right there. Everybody at this wedding, I literally just walked in. They're already trashed. My sister-in-law comes up to me, gives me a hug, and she's trashed. And she's like, I'm the maid of honor. And I'm like, yeah, you are at your sister's wedding. She's like, yeah, I forgot my speech.
Oh, fuck.
Do you want me to go get it? She's like, yes, I will pay you. I'm like, you don't have to pay me. It's okay. I'll go get it. Says their house unlocked. She's like, I don't know. So I have to go up to the bride and groom like, hey, can I have your house key? Because your sister sucks and she forgot her speech. So I'm racing to my sister-in-law's sister's house to get the speech, come back so she can deliver said speech. Yay. I'm going to take you guys with me because the bride said there's a dog in here. He might beat me.
Oh, no.
She said, he'll bark at you. Just tell me shut up. Okay. Hello. Oh. Of course, this bag is not where my sister-in-law said it was. Her drunk. Is it that one? I don't know. The hell? Update. I was looking around, trying not to get eaten by this dog. And I'm calling everybody because I can't find this damn bag. Nobody's answering the phone. Finally, my mom answers the phone. I'm like, ask Danielle where this bag is because she's not where it said it was. And then I hear my brother, oh, babe, I put all the bags in the car. They're here.
No.
I just left a perfectly good beer on the table. And come up here and get a speech in here. It's at the wedding. Blessed. You guys.
Hashtag blessed.
I don't know what possessed me to be Captain Say-Bo today. Not only the speech debacle, but now everybody is up. Literally, the bride had to be carried out of the reception by her sons. I am now waiting for my mom and my brother to get here because my brother's up. So we had to bring my brother home. Then I have to take my mom back to the wedding reception so she can her truck. And then my sister-in-law went with her sister, whose wedding it was. And I have to go pick her up and bring her back home because she's up and can't drive. How? Why do I do this to myself? Why?
You know what? It's people like that where it's like, why wasn't she the maid of honor? Alrighty guys, those are the worst maid of honor speeches ever! Don't forget, practice your speech, wipe your butt, subscribe!